Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about a topic that can be a bit controversial but is so important for our personal growth and development, and that is mastering your ego. Now, some of you might be wondering, what exactly is the ego? Simply put, the ego is the part of our personality that is responsible for our sense of self. It's the voice inside our head that tells us we're special, that we're better than others, or that we're not good enough. While the ego can be helpful in some situations, such as when we need to stand up for ourselves or assert our boundaries, it can also be a major obstacle to our personal growth and relationships. When our ego is out of control, we can become self-centered, defensive, and closed off to feedback and constructive criticism. We can also become obsessed with status, power, and material possessions at the expense of our own well-being and the well-being of those around us. So why is it so important to have your ego under control? Well, for starters, when we can detach from our ego and see ourselves more objectively, we can better understand our own strengths and weaknesses. This can help us grow and develop in ways that we might not have thought possible. In addition, when we are less focused on our own self-interest, we can cultivate more meaningful relationships with others. We can become better listeners, more empathetic, and more open to different perspectives and ideas. So, how can we keep our ego in check? Here are a few tips. 1. Practice humility. This means acknowledging that you don't have all the answers and being open to learning from others. Seek feedback. Ask for feedback from people you trust and be open to their constructive criticism. 3. Cultivate empathy. Try to see things from other people's perspectives and be mindful of how your actions and words might impact them. 4. Let go of attachments. Don't become too attached to your own ideas, possessions, or status. Remember, these things don't define who you are as a person. 5. One way to master your ego is to practice self-awareness. This means becoming more aware of your own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and how they might be influenced by your ego. 6. For example, if you find yourself becoming defensive or argumentative in a conversation, take a step back and ask yourself, is this my ego talking, or is there something else going on here? By being more self-aware, you can start to recognize when your ego is taking over and take steps to keep it in check. 7. Another way to master your ego is to practice gratitude. When we focus too much on our own wants and needs, we can become disconnected from the world around us. By practicing gratitude, we can shift our focus to the things we already have and appreciate the people and experiences that make our lives meaningful. 8. Finally, it's important to understand that mastering your ego is an ongoing process. It's not something that you can achieve overnight, but rather a skill that you can continue to develop throughout your life. 9. So start by practicing humility, seeking feedback, cultivating empathy, and letting go of attachments. And remember, mastering your ego is about finding a balance between your own self-interest and the well-being of others. As always, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below with any questions or topics you would like me to cover in the future. And don't forget to check out my books on Amazon and the links in the description for additional resources. Thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. See you next time.